Welcome back to another player review on the channel. And EA just released Winter Wildcards Team 2. We have a lot of good players, but we're going to be taking a look at Brahim Diaz, a center attacking mid in the Serie A. We're going to be comparing him to other cams in the Serie A like Paulo Dybala, this Nakata card that I've been using, and several others. We will be testing him out with the Hunter Kim style as well. I think that is the best Kim style for him to boost the pace and the shooting, with the shooting being a little bit lower at an 83. So let's take a look at some of his in-game stats, his traits, and then we'll jump into division rivals / foot champs and see how good this card is. So we're looking at 86 pace with the boost from the Hunter Kim style, so +8 on the acceleration and +8 on the sprint speed. The pace should be enough to get the job done in that cam position. He also does have high medium work rates and that 5-star weak foot. That's going to be very big with the shooting and the passing as well. So as far as the shooting goes, we're looking at, decent shot power there, decent finishing, 85 long shots. Nothing crazy on the shooting, but we'll have to kind of test it out and see. I believe he does have the finesse shot passes, the finesse shot trait as well, and that swerve pass, which is a trait that we don't see much, but this guy does have the swerve pass. So we'll have to see what kind of effect that has. Now, as far as the passing goes, he does have 92 short passing, 82 long passing with 86 vision, 90 dribbling, with him being kind of a smaller player in game at 5'7". I'm expecting this card to be very good on the ball, 95 agility and 97 balance. Out of this world kind of stuff. And as far as the physical goes, 53 strength. Now he's probably going to be pushed off the ball a lot, but hopefully he can keep the ball close enough to his feet to where, it's really hard for the defenders to put in a good challenge. And he does have 80 jumping with 83 stamina. I think the 83 stamina will allow him to last the full 90 minutes, but let's jump into division rivals / foot champs and see how good Brahim Diaz is. Let's just try to get Diaz involved here on a pass. Oh, look at the way he's keeping the ball so close to his feet. Just some strafe dribbling. Purpose spin. One more. Come on, that's a penalty. And that's exactly what I'm talking about with the ball just so close to his feet. Any challenge really is going to end up being a foul. Into Diaz here. Go for the step over. Oh, look at that. Field chop. Keep it going. Purpose spin. Go for that finesse shot. Good save there from the keeper. Thought that was going to go in. Counter attack here. See if we can use that speed on Diaz. Going to make that forward run. Keep it going. Going out to the wing, cutting back inside. Look at that speed. All he can do is drop us. This guy's fast. All right, Nakata passing over to Diaz. Perfectly weighted pass there to Nunez. Just can't quite finish it. Get it back to Diaz, though. Heel chop. Oh, look at that. Oh, we're scoring that. It's just the way he's kind of accelerating there into the space off of those skill moves. And just any kind of dribbling. Yeah, look at the replay here. Bam, there he goes. Counter attack here. I want to find that pass to Nunez from Brahim Diaz. And we do score it. Diaz gets that insane assist. What a pass. Up to... Okay, not quite. Up to Diaz. Over to Nakata. Back to Diaz. Step over. Agile dribbling here. There he goes. He's winning the ball back. I don't understand how the dribbling on this card can be that good. Oh, come on, Diaz. Make that run. Go for the roulette. Oh, that was smooth. And he's finishing that. Quick passing here. Oh, that turn. Man, this is nuts. Up to Nakata. Back to Diaz. Go for that step over. Keep it going. All right, I just want to find a pass here. With the twists and turns in the midfield, they're good. Oh, couldn't quite get that shot off. Over to Diaz. Able to get that pass off. Cheeky little play there. All right, we're looking for Lautaro Martinez. We're able to find him. We're going to score this easy. Yet again, all started by Brahim Diaz on that nice long pass there. There we go. Double tap pass into Nunez. Perfect weight on that pass yet again. His long passing does seem very good. Use that acceleration here. There we go. Keep it going. Oh, nice turn. Roulette. Oh. Yellow. Look at the attacking AI on Diaz here. Goes forward into that open space, gives me that passing option, and he gets the job done. We're back after testing out Brahim Diaz in division rivals and foot champs, and in the 3 games I tried him out, he had 5 goals and 4 assists. So just a crazy return for a center attacking mid. We're going to talk about how each of his stats felt in game, also how he is value wise with his price right now, and then I'm going to compare him to a few other Serie A center attacking mids. So starting out with the pace, he did obviously have the Hunter Kim style, boosting both the pace and the shooting. And with the Hunter Kim style applied, I thought that the pace was definitely enough to get the job done. You know, his top end sprint speed did let him down a little bit, and sometimes players were able to catch up to him or kind of push him from behind with his lower strength. But for the most part, he was able to kind of sprint through the midfield and burst into the open space. Also, the way he came out of those skill moves, kind of just, you know, bursting into that open space with that little bit of acceleration, was very nice to see. So for the most part, the pace is very good. It's just not like top notch like a Chiesa kind of player in that cam position. Now, as far as the shooting goes, the shooting, he does have the finesse shot trait. I tried a few finesse shots. They weren't going in. So the long shots are, not anything crazy, but in and around the box, his shot power and the finishing ability is enough for him to be very good. He scored all of the chances that I expected him to score, and a couple that were just really strong, high shot power, top bins. And I thought that the shooting was a very good aspect on this card. As far as the passing goes, it's an 84. He does have 92 short passing though, which was obvious in game. The 1-2s were very good, but the 82 long passing, you would think it wouldn't be as good as it was, because for me, he had some crazy long passes, and I think that the swerve pass trait did kind of help that out some. So as far as the passing goes, for me, it felt like high 80s, 88, 89 kind of level. And I thought that that was a very good surprise to see on Brahim Diaz. Now, as far as the dribbling goes, that is definitely the biggest pro on this card. 95 agility, 97 balance. With him being smaller in game at 5'7", he is just ridiculous on the ball. The ball's glued to his feet. He's got the 4-star skill moves. Very, very creative with his dribbling and skill moves. And yeah, just some of the dribbling he was doing, even just the left stick dribbling was insane. And then when you throw in the agile dribbling and the strafe dribbling, it's hard for any defender to knock the ball off of him. The only time really they could get the ball is if I was sprinting with him and they, put in a challenge, or they just kind of stepped in the way. Other than that, when I had the ball kind of close to him and I wasn't sprinting, he was just kind of twisting and turning. The dribbling was just immaculate. So that is definitely the biggest pro on this card. As far as the physical goes, I did kind of talk briefly about the strength. The strength being 53, it's definitely not very good, but I don't think it really lets this card down very much because of how good his dribbling is. So I wouldn't let that kind of turn you off from this card. And overall, this is an extremely good card. So let's compare him to some other cams in the Serie A. Let's also talk about his value real quick. So starting out with the comparisons, let's talk about ones to watch Paulo Dybala. So I did like Brahim Diaz more than Dybala. That's because I thought that Brahim Diaz's pace was better. Also, I really like the 5-star weak foot on this card versus the 3-star weak foot on Dybala. And the dribbling on this card is also better. So for me, Brahim Diaz is better than ones to watch Paulo Dybala. Now comparing him to World Cup hero Nakata, who I'm also using and I used at the same time as this card, Diaz has better dribbling, and also again the 5-star weak foot, very, very good. It's kind of a toss-up for me between those two. I do think that the pace is better on Nakata and the shooting is a little bit better. But like I said, that's kind of offset by the really good dribbling on Brahim and his 5-star weak foot. So I think that if you're looking for a cam in the Serie A and you don't want to spend that many coins, I would definitely look at Brahim. And let's now compare him to the last guy, which is Federico Chiesa, another card that I've used a lot. I do actually like Chiesa better because his pace is just so good. His dribbling is very close to this Brahim card. They're about the same, honestly. Maybe Brahim is a little bit better of a dribbler, but also the shooting ability is also better on Chiesa with his outside foot shot trait. I do really like that about this card here. And yeah, for me, Chiesa is just a little bit better. So if you did not do the Chiesa SBC for 140k and you're still looking for a really good cam in the Serie A, I would go ahead and try to pick up this Brahim Diaz card. I got him for 75k. I do think that he's dropping a little bit. You might can get him for like 60k, and that is very good value in my opinion on this card. That's actually extremely good value for kind of the goal and assist contribution that you see here in those 3 games. So I highly recommend this card. I hope that you did enjoy this review. If you did, hit that thumbs up button, hit the subscribe button if you're new. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.